Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to the English online lesson with Teacher EU. Today we are going to learn Year 6, Unit 11 under the topic Introduction and Conclusion. We are going to use the textbook page 108 as our reference. Let's go. These are the learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to number 1, write an introduction, 2, write a conclusion, and 3, write a complete composition. Right, so boys and girls, today we are going to learn about introduction and conclusion. Okay, hari ni kita nak belajar tentang introduction dan conclusion. Now, firstly, let's look at the definition of these two words. What is introduction? We write an introduction to start a composition. Okay, kita tulis introduction untuk memulakan karangan. An introduction is the first paragraph in a composition. It has a thesis statement which shows what the composition will be about. Right? So, introduction ni adalah perenggan pertama dalam karangan. Dia ada thesis statement. Dia ada thesis statement yang menunjukkan karangan tu akan menceritakan tentang apa. Alright? So, dalam bahasa Melayu, introduction ni ialah pengenalan untuk sesuatu karangan. Alright, now let's take a look at the composition in your textbook, page 106. Alright, let's read the first paragraph. Gawai Dayak is a festival celebrated in Sarawak on the 1st and 2nd June every year. The Gawai Dayak is celebrated by the Dayaks. During this festival, a traditional dance called the Ngajat is performed. So, the first paragraph is the introduction, alright? Perenggan pertama ni ialah introduction, ialah pengenalan untuk karangan ini. Right, just by reading at the introduction, we have the idea that this composition is going to talk about Ngajat. Alright, kita dah ada idea. Bila kita baca introduction ni, kita ada idea karangan ni akan menceritakan tentang Ngajat. Alright, Ngajat dance. Alright, now let's move to the second term, conclusion. What is conclusion? We write a conclusion to end the composition. Right? Kita tulis conclusion untuk menamatkan karangan itu. A conclusion is the last paragraph of a composition. Right? Conclusion adalah perenggan terakhir dalam sesebuah karangan. Alright, now let's go back to the textbook page 106. Alright, so the first paragraph is the introduction. Now, the last paragraph is here. Right? Let's read. In conclusion, if you have never seen a Ngajat dance, visit Sarawak during Gawai Dayak to experience its uniqueness. Therefore, this last paragraph is the conclusion for this composition. Okay? Kalau dalam bahasa Melayu, conclusion ni ialah kesimpulan untuk satu karangan itu. Alright. A conclusion may start with a phrase like in conclusion, to sum up, or to conclude. Right? So, when we want to write a conclusion, bila kita nak tulis conclusion, kita boleh gunakan frasa seperti in conclusion, to sum up, or to conclude. Right? It summarizes the main idea from each paragraph or gives an opinion about the topic. Right? So, dalam conclusion, kita boleh tulis tentang dua benda. Okay, firstly, kita boleh tulis kesimpulan setiap perenggan dalam karangan itu, ataupun kita boleh bagi opinion, kita boleh bagi pendapat kita tentang sesebuah karangan itu. Okay, now let's go back to page 106. Let's look at the conclusion. Alright, in conclusion, can you see this phrase? Okay, dia gunakan frasa in conclusion. If you have never seen a ngajat dance, visit Sarawak during Gawai Dayak to experience its uniqueness. Okay, here it gives you the opinion. Okay, dia memberikan anda pendapat. Kalau awak tak pernah tengok ngajat, tarian ngajat, pergilah melawat Sarawak. Alright, so that is an opinion. Right, so opinion can be the conclusion of a composition. Okay, now let's take a look at the exercise taken from the textbook, page 108. So if you have your textbook, please refer to your book. The instruction: write an appropriate introduction and conclusion for the body paragraphs given below. Rewrite the composition. Right? So this is quite an easy exercise. Alright? The body paragraphs have been given for you. So what you have to do is you have to write the introduction and conclusion. Alright? There are words given to help you. Okay? So before that, let's read the body paragraph. Indian attire. The sari is very stylish and unique. It has beautiful sequins and stones. It also comes in many vibrant colors. Sari is made from materials like silk and cotton. The versatility and high fashion of the sari has made this attire the first choice of many Indian women. Another popular attire is the salwar kameez. This three-piece suit is often worn by Indian women. The salwar kameez has a long embroidered top that is exclusive to wear for any events. Its pajama-like trousers and colorful shawls add to its unique style. The veshti is worn by Indian men. It is comfortable yet stylish. It is a 5-meter cotton or silk fabric wrapped around the hips and tied at the waist. It is worn with a jippah or a shirt and a tundu over the shoulder. They usually wear it to weddings and festivals because it is an elegant and smart outfit. Alright? So basically, this composition is talking about the Indian attire. Alright? We know that just by reading the body paragraph of the composition. Now, how can we write the introduction? Right? If you notice, the body paragraph are talking about the three main attire. Okay, the first attire is sari, secondly is salwar kameez, and the last one is veshti. So this is an example of introduction that you can write. There are three main attire worn by the Indian. They are the sari, salwar kameez, and veshti. Now let's look at the conclusion. What conclusion can we write using these phrases? Indian attire, unique, stylish and comfortable. Pakaian orang India, unik, bergaya dan selesa. Alright? Alright, so I have an example of a conclusion. Firstly, we use the phrase, okay, in conclusion, the Indian attires are very unique and stylish. Full stop. They are comfortable to wear as well. Right? This is just an example of conclusion. So now let's look at the task for this lesson. It is based on the exercise on page 108. Rewrite the composition. Your composition must include the introduction, body paragraphs and conclusion. Do it in your pink exercise book. So boys and girls, anda perlu menyalin semula composition tadi. Right? Awak perlu letak introduction, body paragraph dan conclusion. Right? Make sure you arrange your composition nicely by paragraphs. Okay? Awak susun karangan awak mengikut perenggan dengan betul. Right? So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me through the Telegram. And please send me your completed task through the Telegram. Alright? So that's all for today, guys. Thank you, take care, and don't forget to study. Goodbye.